guys always have this chair like this?
This
This chair seems really far back. Like, look how bit long. Look how far away this arm is. You know.
Should we make it look professional and official?
Yeah, because Jar Media is just a renowned podcast known for its professional qualities. Turn the light on while there. This light's not even on either. Sorry guys, we're a bit shit today.
That's better.
Wow! Now we've got light. We are the light of your life. We are everything you are. We are everything you will become. The car started with us and it will end with us. This is the last episode. Goodbye. Did you give your mouth a little brush? Why did you have to put the mic on the floor?
So people can see my leg when I go.
Oh, we want to see more than just your leg, bro.
You gonna intro it?
This is the intro. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jar Media Podcast. Today, you're joined by...
Woo! Hey! Yeah, today you're joined by... And...
This is a JimJam episode.
Yeah, I like that.
A JimJam episode, because one of the kingpin of the cast is a little bit... He's unwell. Yet again, he has fallen down with illness. Not just that, he's also given it to me. So
and I gave it to him.
Yeah, it's the circle. So, the circle is complete, and it will end with me.
Hakuna Matata.
And this might be a bit of a shorter one today, because it's been a crazy old week. It's been a crazy old weekend, and we're all ill.
It's also 2 a.m. as we're recording this.
Yeah, I haven't slept for like the last week.
Yeah, I haven't slept for at least 3 days.
I saw Batman, and I was just like, you know what? I want to be like this guy. Yeah. So I've just been not sleeping all week, and I've just been trying to get that nice little edge to add to my
putting on a bit of mascara.
Yeah, I want to be edgy.
Before we go too deep into Batman,
yes.
James, can you just shout out the patrons for me?
So this is a big oh my god. Big shout out to our lovely little Patreons over at Patreon. They help support the show, and they will get extra videos
early
when the Jar Media routine allows. We're always on that grind, on camera, off camera. We're grinding non-stop for you.
We're making ourselves pain. We're making ourselves torture, just for you.
Just for you.
So
big, and obviously, they help support the show, and they help bring on the audio episodes onto apps such as Spotify, iTunes, maybe a bit of Tidal every so often.
Tidal. Or Kanye West's Tide Pod or whatever it's called.
The Steam Deck.
Yeah, Kanye West Steam Deck. We're in talks at the minute.
Yeah, we're trying to get an exclusive Steam Deck app. So you go on your Steam Deck, you head down, you go on the Jar Media app, and you get some exclusive content only. But it's like we've got some little NFT microtransactions in the works. We're gonna get some sick content for you lads.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way you put it like that. And ordinarily we'd make a little joke about like a dirty house or whatever. But today Alex can't be fucked to do anything. So
yeah,
we're not cleaning the house.
He's been playing Destiny recently for an upcoming video. And he's just addicted.
Spoiler alert.
He's addicted. We can't get him away from the goon cave he's entered.
So he's not like ill. He's psychologically damaged himself from min-maxing so hard his light level on Destiny.
Yeah, he's min-maxing, and there's no way.
It's burst his brain, literally. Like his eyes are cubic. He's suffering.
He's really suffering.
Yeah. Do you think that's a real thing where like if you do too much maths, you start seeing the world in like numbers?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like look at all these geniuses like Einstein, and Eisenhower, and all these absolutely maniacs. They were all just fucking gooned out of their heads.
Yeah,
because it's like when you're that smart and you think of things on that deep of a level.
Yeah,
there's no peace in your life. because everything is something that needs to be solved.
You have like a duty at that point to figure shit out.
Yeah.
If you're that intelligent, because like people, I guess, would say Elon Musk is like the equivalent to that now, but nah, he just pays for other people to do it, takes the credit, and then goes on a journey to the moon or whatever, and gets sucked off by a bunch of fucking prostitutes.
He's a capitalist man who's just using the system. Meanwhile, Mr. Eisen,
Eisenstein
had an apple fall on his head, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna gravity."
Yeah, the famous Einstein story of the apple falling on Einstein's head and Elon Musk inventing gravity. You know what? Funnily enough, the other day I googled Albert Einstein young and looked at pictures and thought, if this guy had like died at a younger age, he wouldn't be an icon.
No.
He had to get to the stage where he was old, iconic, and like mad scientist Rick and Morty type.
And then he turned into an absolute legend.
Well, yeah, because before he was just like a normal guy. You know?
What are you saying? He didn't see things in numbers?
Well, no, he was obviously a genius and probably came up with a lot of this shit when he was younger.
Mm.
But like the crazy image of him with his tongue out.
That's edited.
What do you mean?
That's fake.
No, that's an iconic crazy image with his tongue out. But you know that look with his hair all like and his.
You mean he's
mustache.
aged?
Yeah, when he's an old man that doesn't give a shit about how he looks.
Yeah.
That's when he became an icon, and that's when he became like a hero to people. When he was just a normal guy,
he was a genius, or because he didn't give a shit anymore?
No, because he was a genius that didn't give a shit.
Are we not geniuses who don't give a shit?
No, we give shits. We give way too many shits.
Speak for yourself. I definitely.
You trim your beard. You give a shit.
I trim my beard because it's comfortable.
No.
Yeah. When it gets to a certain phase, I'm seeing life through the eyes of a beard. It's not comfortable, bro. So I gotta shave it. I've gotta keep it trimmed down.
Nah.
For maximum efficiency. If I'm gonna go for one, you want streamlined. You don't want a bushy beard. It's just aerodynamic drag.
No, but you have like a style to your beard. You
out of efficiency.
It's not out of efficiency.
No, I do everything in my life is done via efficiency.
That's bullshit.
The way I think is it's like there's a dogma.
If that was true, you'd agree with me on the shoe thing.
Oh, you fucking throwing a spanner in the works now. How do I reply?
Yeah, how do you?
Well,
once you put shoes on, the most efficient thing you can do is not take them off until you are going to sleep.
No. Because it's only efficient if I'm going out again. If I'm going out once, I put my shoes on, I get home. I know I'm not going to go out.
One could argue that leaving your shoes on and walking around in your house is less efficient because you're making the carpet dirtier.
Exactly. Yeah, precisely.
Pardon me. I do apologise. Look, James, there's certain things we need to discuss.
Yeah, shoot, bro. I've got many things to discuss. I've got a brain full of these crazy ideas that the world's not ready for yet.
Name one.
I need to check if it's been like, there's a patent for it. I'm not letting my genius go to benefit someone else.
Okay.
I've got to file my patents before I do anything, bro.
Your patents?
Yeah, I've got to talk to my lawyer.
Well, should we retread last episode and ask you what you thought of Batman?
Yeah, so like I went out on the week. So yes, earlier this week we decided to go out and we all watched Batman. We went to the cinema, great time. And this was my first viewing of the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was edgy, but not too far.
Yeah.
It was obviously like they basically played the Arkham games and kind of just based the whole movie because there's one thing I noticed that in the first scene, all the punch noises mimic exactly how they sound in Arkham games.
Oh.
But later fight scenes don't have that.
Do you think they did an ode? An ode to Arkham?
Yes. Like the way the noises and the whole sound design of that first fight in particular sounded very Arkham-y. And I do greatly enjoy that the fact that all the fights were kind of choreographed to be Arkham, because the way he uses his grapple to pull them over. That's just an Arkham thing.
It is obviously more grounded.
Yes,
but because you went off last episode, didn't you, about the Dark Knight?
And the Nolan trilogy, because I'm not the biggest fan of them. I've had some time to like think of them, and they've had time to boil over in society.
How does the Batman compare?
Oh, it's far greater than all of them by a pretty huge margin. Because I can rewatch this movie again, and I'd probably enjoy it, even though it's 3 hours. I just enjoy watching it again. But the Dark Knight feels like 4 hours, so I don't want to watch it again because it's so boring.
And you have only seen the Dark Knight once.
I've seen it twice. I just got bored on the second.
Yeah. So you haven't like watched it through twice.
No.
Yeah. I thought this movie captured Batman way better.
It feels like the Batman I've always wanted.
Yeah.
And like this is the thing that everyone I've talked to about it said, it's just the Batman that they want. Because it's just like kind of it's just detective Batman.
Yeah.
He's doing detective shit. He's being cool and it's grounded and it's not too epic. It's not too grand. But the movie does let itself down with just going a bit too far in the final half hour.
I think it's in the nature of anything based off of a comic book that
it has to have this kind of fucking erratic kind of...
Yeah, the stakes have to be raised to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Because it's superheroes and super villains. If the super villain doesn't have like this grand scheme that affects the whole city or whatever comic it is, like...
It's like everything for that movie was great, and I just think like Paul Dano as the Riddler was great. The Riddler is a fucking freaky guy, really intimidating, really scary.
But also, once he gets unmasked, he's like really. I thought he was really not threatening.
Yeah,
and I think that is understanding the Riddler perfectly.
Yeah,
because like again, going back to the Arkham games and. It's like the same Riddler as the animated TV show. The Riddler was always like this kind of a laughing stock. Like he's capable, he's smart and stuff. But it's like he doesn't have any what's it called? Self-awareness.
Yeah.
I think they captured that really well.
Yeah.
While keeping it tonally serious and dramatic.
Yeah. And I just think going from that the case of the individual cases against the corrupt police basically, and then having this flooding the city, it was just a step too far, and I think they could have toned that down and still made the point across, and it could have been more grounded. Because I think the flood wall is just an Arkham, it's a Gotham thing. It's a well established thing. So I understand doing that, but it doesn't make sense for the Riddler to, be downtrodden by the system and want to take revenge on all of these corrupt people to then have all the money to buy 16 trucks to fill with explosives to destroy a wall. It's a little bit, it kind of just misses what it kind of has spent so long establishing.
It is a bit silly, but they established that he's like an accountant or something.
Yes, and so, I've worked in that industry, and I can't buy a van.
You almost had a Riddler moment.
Yeah. That's why I left. I was just like, I'm so close, I need to fucking leave.
Yeah.
I just think it was a bit too far. But it doesn't take away from everything prior to it. It just could have ended a little bit better.
I think it makes the inevitable sequel a bit more exciting.
Yeah.
Because they have, like, the Gotham they show in this movie is... This is total spoilers as well. I just realised, like, we're assholes for spoilers.
There's going to be spoilers.
There has been spoilers.
There's been spoilers.
Yeah.
Warning.
There has been spoilers. Yeah, because the Gotham they show in this movie is, like, a shithole.
Yes.
And then...
It is a shithole, but at the same time, they use panning shots from New York.
Yeah, they probably did that thing that the Dark Knight did, where they kind of like scrapped together a bunch of different cities. to make it its own landscape.
Yeah.
But like,
but that doesn't take it away from it, because it's like,
well, when you see it on like a ground level, it's a shithole, and it looks like totally dramatic. And I think in terms of the city, they nailed it.
Yeah, no, they 100% nailed it, 'cause it just looks dark, it looks depressing, it looks like the type of city that would churn out people like the Riddler.
Yeah, yeah. And then to have, by the end of the movie, instead of it being like, oh, the city's in a bit of a better spot now that I've defeated a bad guy, it's like, no, this city's even shitter now. It's like full of water.
Yeah, and it's like...
I think that's a really cool place to take it.
No, it really is, and I like that this is a Batman that is still shit. Like, he's not perfect. It's his second year into being Batman. He makes mistakes. The Elwyn La being a part of the detective case, that's a fuck up. And that is a step in the way of him solving the case. And it's the same with the way he fights. He gets hit. He's not perfected fighting. I do also just completely jump in the way that his Batarang is actually the bat.
Yeah, I really like that.
Instead of having just loads of little discs, it's neat. It's a small detail, but it just shows they've put thought into all the little details.
Yeah.
All the little things, and that's what makes it so fucking good.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if, like, as the trilogy goes on, he's gonna get, like, a more refined bat suit, because his bat suit is cool as fuck, but it looks like... It doesn't look handmade, you know?
Yeah.
It looks grounded in that sense, but there's one thing I don't know how to feel about is like his kind of collar. He's got like a collar. I don't know how I feel about that part of the suit. It looks kind of funky.
It does, but I think it kind of works, because obviously I like that this Batman that's being portrayed is kind of... He hasn't found why he's being the Batman. It is just all with vengeance. He's just kind of just... He's angsty as fuck, and he just wants to take that angst out on solving problems. And that's obviously what they mean in the ending, is that he's found a reason, the hope of being the Batman.
Yeah.
And you can tell that of everything. It's the way he fights. It's like the suit design and his den. His den is like a fucking little goon cave.
Yeah, he's got a little goon cave where he's like watching Catwoman.
Yeah, and it's like the car in the background, and they do the panning shots when it's panning over parts of the engine, the valves, the crank, and it's like that's so rough, and that's so obviously not like the high tech stuff you've seen in the Nolan stuff.
Yeah,
and it adds so much aesthetic to it. The fact that he just drives around on a motorbike, which is obviously the most Batman thing. A motorbike is like the ideal vehicle to be.
Does his motorbike have little bat ears?
No, they're little mirrors on the end.
I didn't notice these two little spiky bits on the second watch. It's like, is he just riding around like pretending to be a normal guy with bat ears on his fucking...
Because it's a little cafe racer bike. It just works. It's like all the details of that just work so well.
Yeah, and the stuff like the scene they showed off in the trailers where he like jumps off a building.
Yeah.
And glides down. Like classic Batman thing, he uses his cape and glides down. But no, in this, he's like, oh shit, I'm on top of this roof. He's clearly like scared. He's never really done it before.
And then he starts trying to fucking sort shit.
He like puts this stuff on. It's just like a normal wingsuit.
Yeah.
It's like a high-tech one, obviously, so he puts it on really quick. But he puts this shit on, glides down, and then just like face plants.
Yeah, like that whole sequence was unplanned. He's got to fucking do it on the fly. He's just got to get the fucking sort stuff out, and then he crashes. He just hits a bridge. Fuck up. Yeah. He fucked up there, and he could fucking really hurt himself.
Yeah, he does,
and that's good. Like it's his Batman character. Yeah,
it's an awesome detail. Whereas like, if it was Nolan's Batman, he'd just go to the top and glide down. It'd be fine.
Yeah, which he's done in the third movie.
Yeah, and the second one.
Yeah,
it's way more entertaining, I think. I think this period in Batman stories is inherently more interesting.
Yeah. I think
because the normal thing they go for with Batman movies is like, he learns to be Batman. I think I said this exact thing last episode.
You did.
He learns to be Batman, then he just is Batman and stays as that.
Yeah.
Like once he becomes Batman, then he's the same as he ever will be. He might get new gadgets that get like...
But this Batman is growing.
Yeah.
Then it's like I like that it's not an origin story. It's quite literally just Batman's learning to be Batman. It's a nice, neat place to
It's-
start the trilogy.
I know you haven't seen Spider-Man,
Mm.
the latest one, but they sort of do the same thing with Spider-Man. But I think Batman does it to a way better degree.
Yeah.
Because it's like, although they haven't been able to do an origin story again, it's that character like learning the lessons of an origin story, but in a way more satisfying way, because it's like giving the character an arc instead of them having like the typical origin story. That bit just ends and then it's like supervillain thing for the last 2 acts or whatever.
Yeah. And I do like the villains in this movie, mainly being the Riddler and the Penguin. The Penguin's fantastic.
Yeah.
Did not realise it was Colin Farrell.
Yeah, I
Fucking
think
that-
he's the best performance of the movie.
Yeah, so fucking believable. That is just like a New York style Brooklyn fucking mob guy.
Yeah.
Perfect. As the look, perfect.
Yeah.
One of the best parts of the movie. I'm glad that he is getting the kind of mini series going on. So it'd be nice to explore that character.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Like,
yeah. But obviously he's gonna be in the next movies.
Yeah.
Because it's just the Iceberg Lounge scenes were really cool. Love that.
Yeah.
Filmed in a wave place near London, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I thought the way they reuse sets was cool. Because they'll have Batman go to a location, and then he'll go as Bruce Wayne instead. And then he'll go as like Bruce Wayne sneaking in to them, like changing to the Batsuit. Like that shit is cool to see how.
Yeah.
It like shows how characters react differently to the same person.
But just not knowing that it is Batman. And
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah, it's just inherently fun.
Like I really liked. I think, but I've heard the criticism from people that Zoe's Catwoman wasn't good enough, and that she wasn't advancing her Catwoman phase. But I don't think people forget to realize that it's kind of like that first 2 years. Because for Zoe's Catwoman, it's like days. She hasn't been Catwoman. She's trying to like escape the city.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
her costume being like motorbike overalls and a balaclava really works.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's just what.
Yeah, because if it's early Batman, it's got to be early Catwoman.
Yeah, it has
too.
to be, and I think people are forgetting that the world around Batman is also early.
Yeah,
Like the Joker's like 1 year since they've met.
yeah,
So it's not all perfect,
yeah,
and that's nice because having all these villains just be set up right out the gate is just like it's not always the easiest to kind of have interest in. While the Riddler, obviously, his first murder is the opening scene of the movie. So you're instantly being introduced in a natural way to the villain, the main villain. I do feel that in the beginning they could have shaved off a little bit of time with the binoculars. That kind of didn't really need to be there.
yeah. I think it's meant to highlight the similarities between him and Batman, because Batman has that whole bit where he's like perving on Catwoman for ages.
I do get that.
But the movie does linger for sure.
It does.
And whether you like it or not, that's like going to be up to you.
And obviously you can't get away from the fact that there's the chase scene.
Yeah.
I expected it later in the movie, just from the impression I got from the trailers.
Weirdly enough, watching it a second time, I thought it was going to be later in the movie. Because it's like the most bombastic thing in the movie. Yeah. It's like this big set piece with massive explosions and shit, and just ridiculous driving.
That the reveal scene of the Batmobile is fucking sick, because when you can just hear the noise and there's the lights come on and it's just it's fucking angry. It's like a part of Batman, that angst is like perfectly exemplified in the car. It's just pure rage, pure anger, and the way he just fucking bombs after the Penguin. Like,
but he's
no
like revving
fucks.
it. I love the reactions of the characters just like looking at this thing, because can you imagine it being like dark at night, these lights come on and you hear this like
angry fucking
angry
V8
engine. Yeah,
it is like a Mad Max. It is just a fucking Mad Max car. It is. It's like all the details and all the suspension arms at the back, and it's just engine, suspension. It's fucking angry. It's huge. It's wide. It's black.
Yeah,
sick.
Yeah,
it's like if I saw that, if at night and I just heard those noises coming from like a fucking corner, I fucking run. Fuck that.
Yeah,
because it's like there's of all the engines in the world, obviously loads of different designs of engine, and all of them come with unique sounds. American V8s are angry.
Mm.
Mad Max, you think of noise and you think of angry.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking Batmobile is so perfect for that era of Pattinson's Batman. You couldn't get better.
Yeah.
Cafe Racer motorbike, really angry muscle car, and they're both used perfectly.
Yeah, it's easily the best Batmobile in film.
Yes, and it's relatable because you could make that.
Yeah.
You could make that at home. You could just buy a muscle car, engine, boom. Paint it black. Sick. It's like, I swear with all the Batmobiles and all the Batmans, they always go too far.
Yeah.
They're always these spaceships and armoured fucking military vehicles. You can't beat just a muscle car. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah. It fits the bill. You know? Just like a jagged muscle car.
Yeah.
With the classic, like, circular jet engine sort of thing at the back.
Yeah. A little bit sci-fi, a bit advanced, but kind of works.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And I heard this when I was talking to someone about it, they pointed out that, like, in the beginning of the movie, they introduced Batman by the fear he puts in bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
The shadows. People fear the shadows when they see the bat symbol because they're fucking scared of the Batman. And that the Penguin isn't scared of the Batman. Neither is his goons. They're not scared.
Mm-hmm.
But the Penguin starts to feel scared when he's in that car upside down and Batman's just walking towards him.
Yeah.
That's when you see the fear. And that's when the point of Batman is being put into the Penguin. It's a nice detail because I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, and I think when he first sees the car.
Yeah, it's fear. It's like,
because there's that shot of him in the rain and he's just looking at it like, what the fuck is happening right now?
And it's like, but they portray that through the dialogue as well because they call him the Freak, which is directly of Arkham. The goons they're like the Freak, the bat freak, and then they get fucked up and then they're like scared.
Yeah,
that is a really nice detail because I swear in like the Nolan trilogy they never established that. It's just like everyone just sees the Batman and it's just like, let's fight him. But people running away proves that Batman's fucking cool as fuck and he's scary.
Yeah. I like that
details.
the cops call him Freak and shit as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in real life, like...
he's a fucking freak.
Yeah, you see a dude walking around like that. Just like some guy who's mega edgy, barely talks, and wears a fucking bat suit.
And then fucking beats people up. That is the freak.
It is freaky. Yeah.
Small details. It's the small details. It shows that I think Matt Reeves is the director.
Yeah.
Actually cares about Batman.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually wants to make something Batman that's good, not just for money, but to be a good Batman.
Yeah.
And that's sick. And I like that. No, I find it difficult to talk about movies because I'm not like a movie guy. But I feel like I can talk about this because it's so sick. And I like it. I'd happily watch it again. I'd happily watch it again, and I'm not one to like want to rewatch movies.
I know. That was the surprising thing for me because it's such a long movie.
Yeah. Like 3 hours. Like 3 hours, I'm thinking Godfather, I think Goodfellas is touching 3 hours.
Yeah.
Heat. I don't want to watch any of them again, and I fucking love all of them. Just because it feels so long.
Yeah.
But no, I want to watch Batman again.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be a great time to watch it again.
Damn. I didn't realise you liked it that much. I'm going to be...
this is the thing. When we walked out of the cinema, I was just like, yeah, I like that. The muscle car's cool. But thinking about it has made me like it more. So I'm thinking of all the little details. It's like... And I'm thinking of Pattinson's performance. It's like, man, I'm loving this more.
Yeah.
I really like...
I could honestly talk about it for fucking ages.
I like... Pattinson is the best Batman.
Damn, you're already saying that?
Yes.
What, beats Ben Affleck?
No, nobody beats Ben Affleck. I think it might be, it's hard to say because he embodies that phase of like edgy Batman really well.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, but he has the dead look in his eyes of a fucking really edgy, angsty guy.
Yeah, I think just in terms of appearance, the thing I can't get over really is when he's Bruce Wayne. He's Robert Pattinson kind of has a baby face.
Yeah.
He looks really young.
He does. He's not. So he's actually really fucking old.
Yeah, the dude must be pushing like late 30s.
Yeah.
Surely.
he is push. Yeah, and that's
But
the thing.
you see him when he's Bruce Wayne, and it's like this dude looks like
24.
early 20s.
Yeah. Which makes sense to the angst and the edge and the early Batman.
Yeah.
It lines up there, but he's...
But I don't think the character is meant to be that young.
No.
And Bruce Wayne in my head is like a man.
Yeah, a man. But I like that, the fact that he hasn't accepted the responsibilities of being a Wayne. And like he doesn't care about the family legacy. He just cares about being Batman. And I like that Alfred has to like kind of tell him that.
Yeah.
There will be nothing if he doesn't sort his shit out.
Yeah, and I think that's part of Batman's arc in the movie.
Yeah. Because that's what he learns at the end.
I saw a lot of people complaining about the lack of like difference between Batman and Bruce Wayne. But I really like how like far they pushed that.
Yeah.
Where he just doesn't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah. It's so perfect for it.
Yeah. But it does make you think like, do you not think people would have cottoned on? This like mega billionaire.
No, but he's a recluse. That's kind of the thing. So it's like you're not going to see him, so you can't. He's just like this really reclusive guy.
Yeah.
Which instantly makes you think something's up. But
well, apparently the character was based off of the lead singer of
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have Kurt Cobain vibes.
Yeah.
Obviously, they used the Nirvana song.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Matt Reeves said that the character is based off of, like, the interpretation of the character is using elements of Kurt Cobain.
It makes sense why Patterson fits so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do generally love Patterson. I want to see more.
I think he's just a great actor now.
He straight up is.
He
has a quality that some actors don't have because he doesn't.
I think he had to do Twilight. He had to be cringe to be based.
Yeah, out of the gate, he was in the cringiest movies ever.
Yeah, Harry Potter 4, when the series started becoming cringe, Twilight.
And he didn't give a fucking shit at that time. He was just like, I'm cringe. I'm getting paid and I'm being cringe.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
This is my cringe period.
That's
that.
That's why he's so good now. Is that he doesn't care about the Hollywood like clique group. He seems to just be this guy who's like he's a little bit weird in real life. So he's just like doesn't care about the whole Hollywood shit and like interviews and whatnot. And that kind of makes him better.
Yeah,
and it makes him a lot better for this role.
Yeah, it does, because like having a Marvel type actor, I don't think would work for Batman ever.
It wouldn't.
Not edgy enough.
No.
Not like sad enough.
Yeah.
You
Pattinson has
need
sad
to have
energy.
You need to have suffered in your life like Pattinson did for the years he was making Twilight movies to be able to display like the anguish that Batman feels at all times.
Yeah, it's like that look in those eyes. That doesn't come overnight.
He's method acting. He's just like bringing back the memories of working on this film. Do you have anything to bring up before I don't know, like, are we doing Reddit?
Batman's great. You should definitely go watch it. If we haven't spoiled it for you already, go watch it.
Even if we have spoiled it.
It's like most of the people I know have seen it again. Everyone I've talked to about it said, "Oh, I've seen it again," or like, "I'd happily watch it again."
Yeah. That's a good ass sign.
Yeah. If you can watch a movie and want to watch it again, that is the perfect movie.
Huh?
Mad Max.
It's a perfect type of movie, yeah. Yeah. And it helps that I already love the character of Batman so much.
Yeah.
Because like I'm the asshole that saw Zack Snyder's Justice League and was like, this is trash, but like seeing Batman do shit is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because like they're not even like Batman-y scenes. He's like running around with a gun and shit. But just because it's Batman like shooting aliens or whatever, or Batman like in BVS, Batman punching guys. It's like, well, I got my fix. I don't give a shit.
There's
this movie's like at least a 7 out of 10 now.
About Batman beating people up.
Yeah, not even people, aliens.
Anything that
Fear
moves.
monsters. I don't give a shit. Just show me Batman moving around, and I'm happy for like a month.
Go watch it. Just go watch it. It's a great movie. We might do. We can't even do a video on it now because you've talked about it for about a fair bit.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Let's just do like 10 videos on it.
Yeah, fuck it. This is the Batman era. You've got Marvel, now you're fucking getting Batman.
Yeah, the DC era.
This could actually be the start of a really good era of DC.
Yeah, it's a shame they fucked it so hard already. Because they can't do a cinematic universe anymore.
I don't want a cinematic universe. I want Batman.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get Batman.
Is, like, the thing is with this shit, because like, I feel like I've been conditioned now where Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man for like 60 years or whatever. Like, I'm conditioned now to think, right, how can they milk as much Batman out of Robert Pattinson's cock as they possibly can?
Surely not, man. That man's got loads to pump out.
Yeah, I believe he does. But like, the thing is, you can do something so much that it loses
shit.
It loses what it was.
That's why I'm worried that this might be just one perfect, great movie. And what about
I don't think there's any chance that. Oh, you mean what if the next one's shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pattinson's too good.
Yeah,
He's
and
too good
also
for it to be
I think
shit.
if the director stays on, he clearly has a passion for the character.
Mm.
But this is the thing in my head. I'm like, right, so they're gonna do 3 Batman films, and then they're gonna do like another Superman film, and they're gonna like make this shit work with this Batman, and they're gonna
you can't cross that Superman and that Batman.
No, a new Superman.
No, just don't cross. But have Batman in his own little fucking area. With his own villains, none of this fucking woman fucking.
No, it's actually
cyborg.
I think from the get-go, DC has a way harder, like, just to make Batman work with any other character.
It's really difficult.
Yeah,
because they actually are superheroes. They're all actually fucked up. They're all actually just not human.
Yeah,
Batman is human, and he just fucks people up.
Yeah,
and the people he's fighting, besides Killer Croc.
But like a standalone Batman movie, the stakes have to be so much lower for it to be entertaining. Whereas like Marvel has had that power creep constantly.
Yeah, he's
where
just
every
gonna
hero
wipe out fucking half the universe, whatever.
Yeah.
And
but like in Shang-Chi, which I watched recently, like the new thing in that is like, if they don't beat the bad guys, these aliens are gonna like eat everyone's soul. Like the whole universe or some shit.
And then you got
in this one movie, like there's a threat that's just blown out of proportion. Then there's the Eternals, where the threat is like planet eaters all across the universe that just consume.
Yeah.
It's like, where the fuck does it end?
You can't. Everyone knows power creep never ends. And this was the problem with the comics books, because it was like, you had Thanos, and then Thanos was beaten by Squirrel Girl. Like you can't. You gotta be grounded, and you've got to stay true to that grounded nature.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's about being grounded. It's about like just deciding
enough's enough.
Yeah. Like you need to stop because it just can't keep going.
Yeah.
It gets so fucking stupid. You release just trash films like The Eternals.
Don't say.
Okay, what's better, Batman or The Eternals?
Oh, that's a stupid question. It's Batman every day of the week.
Okay.
Batman versus Red Notice. That's a bit.
that's a different
that's going
story.
too far.
Clash of the Titans. I started watching the new Ryan Reynolds movie.
Oh, the Adam
time
Project.
travel one.
Adam Project.
Yes. Have you seen any of it?
No.
Fuck me. So the plot is Adam Sandler or whatever his fucking name is goes back and meets Ryan Reynolds goes back and meets young Ryan Reynolds. So they have this kid actor who's written exactly like Ryan Reynolds.
Can we make this clear? Kid actors don't fucking do it. Don't do it.
Well, yeah, like
just leave kids out of the Hollywood clique. Don't abuse them when they're young. Don't put them in movies.
Don't force them to be Ryan Reynolds. We don't need any more Ryan Reynolds. The world's fucking swollen with Ryan Reynolds already. One
is too much.
Yeah.
Any more?
Half of Ryan Reynolds is too much. One Ryan Reynolds, that's fucking an obscene amount of Ryan Reynolds. And then to just make this little kid Ryan Reynolds as well. It's the most fucking insufferable shit I've ever watched.
That bad, huh?
It's genuinely so bad. Like it starts off with this kid like interacting with bullies, and he's saying I wonder if for the movie they had Ryan Reynolds like act the scene out and then just had the kid copy him.
Oh shit.
Which, I mean, if they didn't do that, it's big compliments to the kid, because he just is Ryan Reynolds as a kid, and it's an insult to Ryan Reynolds because it's
a kid can act the same.
Yeah, you're literally like acting at the capability of a fucking 2-year-old or however old this kid is.
Is it worthy enough to be a jar video?
I don't know yet. I'm only like 20 minutes in. But there was that whole drama with YMS, right?
Yes.
But I could confidently review this whole movie
based on the 20 minutes.
Based on the 20 minutes I've seen, maybe longer, half an hour, let's say, and give it a 7 out of 10.
On to that YMS drama, actually, I completely agree with him.
With YMS?
Yeah. You don't need to finish a movie to give it a review.
Well, especially if you say...
You didn't finish it.
If you say you didn't finish it, and you say why you didn't finish it...
That's a review. You not finishing something is a very big factor into the quality of the movie for you. And that's a huge part of the review.
Because a review isn't a science. It's just like...
Your opinion,
your thoughts, and what you took away from a piece of media. So to then go and like, it's these types that believe in like this objective good and objective bad movies and games and whatever.
Yeah,
that shit isn't real.
Yeah, there's no objectivity in media.
Yeah, what to me, what a reviewer is for is like, if you
agree with the opinions of a reviewer, you know that when that person reviews something, you're going to be in line with that reviewer.
But you can also, you don't necessarily even have to agree. You just watch enough of their content to figure out what they're into, what types of things resonate with them, and what types of things don't. And then if they say a certain thing is good and give their reasons, you can see, oh, he didn't like this, this, and this, but that's actually something I kind of like from a movie, so maybe I should check it out.
Yeah. That,
to me, is the purpose of a review. Not to see the number at the end and be like, oh, this is better than this, which means this one over here is the superior piece of art. It's like, no, fuck off.
Precisely.
Yes, quite, sir.
Well, yes, quite. It's like when I say Red Notice is good, you should know that... I just like Fast and Furious. Like, that's it. That's all you need to know about why I like Red Notice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, let's head over to the Reddit to answer some questions. Oh, there is none. Bye-bye. No, have you actually Have you noticed on the Jar Media Reddit, there's been like... The Jar Media Reddit is fucked.
Is it?
It's fucked.
I haven't seen it for a minute.
It's been pushed to the mainstream so much where, like... I don't know. We don't even know what it is anymore. It's just whatever the fuck it is on that day. Because it's gaining followers and members really quickly.
Really?
It's going up regularly. But it's like, it's just all memes now. It's been pushed into the mainstream. Completely. So it's just a shitpost Reddit.
No. That's bad news.
It's kind of funny though.
It is funny that we've been pushed into the mainstream in this way, but it's bad news that we're meant to be like indie.
Yeah, we're supposed to be indie sleaze.
Yeah, indie sleaze.
And now we're not indie.
Yeah, now we're mainstream.
I guess now we have to do a review on Red Notice and Adam Project.
Yeah.
The people actually need to know for whether they need to go check it out.
Yeah. Is it going to be the next movie to like blow up Netflix though?
No, this is the 2 weeks.
Most fucking streamed one yet. All they have to do is slap Ryan Reynolds on the front. He doesn't even have to be in it. Just like edit together all of his jokes, all the same jokes he says in everything he's in.
Oh my god, no! Imagine, you know, like last year Bruce Willis was in 9 movies.
Yeah.
Direct to TV.
Yeah.
So if Bruce Willis has hit the level where he's just being basically 3D printed onto movie stars in movies to shit them out, is there going to be a stage in the future where the nostalgia of Ryan Reynolds now would mean that he's put on every straight to TV movie in 20 years.
I think Ryan Reynolds gives too much of a shit. Bruce Willis stopped caring like 10 years ago.
No, I disagree. Ryan Reynolds cannot give a shit if he's appearing in the movies this shit.
No, I don't think he's capable of more. That's the worst bit. He is capable of more. I know he is.
What do you know he is?
This is why I'm so frustrated with the guy. Because, I truly believe he could be a great actor.
What? Okay, give me premise. What type of character would he play where he could be good?
No, because you know what? Back in the day,
yep.
I had Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling, like, in the same spot. Both just pretty boy, like, lead actors.
Mm.
But then Ryan Gosling was like, you know what? I'm going to do challenging things.
No, you're gonna have to. Okay, what's
Ryan Gosling, like Drive.
That wasn't challenging.
No, that movie's fucking actually good and weird.
It is good and weird, but I wouldn't say it's challenging in an actor's point of view. But
I think he plays like a total creep.
Oh yeah, now think about it, he does.
He's really fucking weird and uncomfortable to watch in that movie.
Yeah, and then he did Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner. He did La La Land.
La La Land, yeah.
It's like this kind of shit that's
Indie as
interesting
fuck.
and different, and not just, oh, I'm gonna wear brown khakis and go in the jungle.
So you're saying that Ryan Reynolds can pull off? I don't think he can pull off like kind of weird art house like that. Those movies, they're not.
I think he could, but he's too happy like being typecast into being.
I can't. I think it's a different kind of movie for Ryan Reynolds. I think it needs to be something.
No, but I think he could be capable of doing something with heart. But
bro, do you not think Free Guy was heart?
Free Guy?
Yeah, that was Ryan Reynolds' heart on shoulder.
That's the thing. If that's all he has to offer in terms of heart, then no, he doesn't. He doesn't.
That's what I think. I think that's his heart. He's not built like Ryan Gosling. I think he's just a bit too nice.
You think he's too nice?
No, because like you just said, Ryan Gosling in Drive is a creep. I don't think why? Which one? Who are we on about?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds does not have it to be a creep. It takes a specific kind of person to be a creep.
No, but he tried to. He tried to do that.
In what?
In The Voices.
Wait, what? What's this? The Voices?
It's a movie called The Voices where he plays like a serial killer that talks to his pets. And the pets have like voices. And they talk to him. And it's fucking shit. It's one of the shittest films I've ever seen. And it's like, let's go on Letterboxd. Right?
Yeah, go on Letterboxd and see what Ryan Reynolds like movies. Because he's been in RYPD.
Yeah, that movie is something special. That is a beautiful movie. Ryan Reynolds. Okay, let's see. So his best film is legitimately Deadpool.
And that's why he's typecast in every movie film.
So he's had some beautiful numbers. Literally a quarter of this stuff is
shit.
Deadpool. All of it is shit. He was in Selfless with Ben Kingsley.
I have no idea who that is.
Ben Kingsley played Gandhi. Very famous actor.
I have no idea who that is.
He was in Safe House with Denzel Washington. Shit film. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Don't walk in this room. Don't ruin our episode.
Oh, you took the mic out.
Of course we did.
Can I have a little cameo?
No.
Go for it.
No.
Yeah, come sit down.
We're just going through Ryan Reynolds movies at the minute.
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys something.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Hang on, I'll move Sandy.
just a fact observation.
Oh no, her tail's stuck.
No.
Get her out. Get her out.
God, jeez.
You've had a revelation,
I've had a kind of a discovery.
right?
Not a good one either. A really kind of messed up one. So I forgot about the word coochie.
Oh yeah.
Not a word until.
Is this why you're faking?
What do you mean?
Yes, James. Go into detail.
No,
No need to.
no, just a gross revelation I've discovered.
Yeah, coochie.
Yeah, coochie. Do you think it's messed up that you say coochie coochie coo to babies? You know, one of
I've
these.
never
Coochie,
said that to
coochie.
babies, bro.
Do you not think that's fucked up?
No, because coochie only became.
I thought it was Gucci.
Coochie-
Gucci goo.
No,
Gucci's the clothing.
coochie only became like a thing for pussy within the last like few years.
I just searched the etymology of it, and apparently it comes from like 1890 or something. There was some coochie song or some shit. Yeah, Google.
What
it,
about
man.
pussy?
It was like it gradually turned into meaning.
Vagina.
Pussy.
I thought those words were banned. Anyway,
Should we have the coochie arc on Jar instead of pussy? Oh,
Well,
coochie.
I was thinking until today, I'd never uttered the word coochie because this
Yeah.
is fucked.
No, I've never said it either because it's like why?
Well,
Why would you use the word coochie?
I think it's really American.
Yeah, no,
Say
and it's very
coochie.
Discord. It's the type of thing a Discord and admin would talk.
Yeah.
So
But like, how does someone say it like normally, seriously, like they're trying to describe a
Are you
coochie?
talking about like the way someone dirty talks? How someone uses like coochie or pussy?
would never be in the repertoire if you're trying.
I'm sure it is for some people. Some people are actually using coochie. Give me that coochie.
Pass over the coochie, will we?
And on that note, I'm gone.
Why are you taking Sandy?
Why are you taking Sam? What the fuck?
Man down. Why do I look so red? Why do I look so red? Am I sunburnt?
No, you're fine.
Guys, I'm burning up.
The coochie's
where
making me,
were we?
warming me up.
I was looking for the voices, right? Oh,
You
there
were.
it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the voices. Let me
The
read.
voices is shit.
A mentally unhinged factory worker must decide whether to listen to his talking cat and become a killer, or follow his dog's advice to keep striving for normalcy.
I listened to the cat.
Quite funny movie. It's kind of like a crazy, quirky take on murder.
Yeah, but it's Ryan Reynolds. He can't kill people.
But I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
go on to IMDb or whatever, Letterboxd. Look at Ryan Reynolds' history, right?
His discography.
Yeah, his
Filmography.
discography.
Films.
And try and find a movie that's good.
Red Notice.
Red Notice is up there. Red Notice is legitimately one of the best Ryan Reynolds movies. That's his legacy.
Yeah, and we're getting 2 fucking sequels, bro.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting Red Notice 2 and 3.
How many people are going to die for those movies to exist?
Oh, no, the whole crew's going to be... It's just a Squid Game if you remember.
Yeah.
I can't believe Alex just honestly walked in and added that little fucking...
The coochie bit.
Yeah. What are your
What?
thoughts on coochie?
My thoughts on coochie is in the word coochie
Yeah.
or actual coochie.
No, the word coochie.
Coochie,
I think it's cringe as fuck.
coochie. Yeah, the thing is, nothing works like cock.
Cock.
Or dick. Like, penis words just work, like, immediately.
Yeah.
They're so, like, they're funny. They're cool. They can be cool. Like, when I say cock, you think of a penis, right? But if I
Yeah.
say the chicken was with a cock, you think of a cool, like, bird.
No. I just think, like, words like cock is like, oh, cock. You've just fucked up. It's like,
Yeah,
it
like a
has
cock
multiple
up.
meanings. It's not like
Yeah.
oh, coochie. That's not-
Yeah.
That doesn't...
Yeah,
that's
pussy.
useless.
Pussy is only ever used as, like, to be mean to a thing, to say, "Oh,
Oh,
that's
you're pussy,
bad."
or-
Yeah, you're pussy, mate.
Pussy.
To be a dick is bad, but a dick is a totally different thing from a pussy.
Yeah.
Totally different thing. A dick is almost the opposite. I'd call someone a dick. This could be some sort of internalized misogyny.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh shoot, bro! This is the Charm Major podcast. Shoot,
Exactly. You call someone a dick. It's kind of a word used to insult someone on their overconfidence and like.
Bro. Yeah. No, it straight up is.
And the that guy's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
It's not because he's a
dick.
coward.
No.
Oh, but then cunt gets involved.
Oh shit! No.
Cunt is
next.
Cunt is a totally different beast. I think a cunt is just a really shit person, but not a pussy. A cunt.
No. Yeah. No.
Whereas you call someone a cock and you call someone a dick, I'd say they're pretty similar, almost interchangeable.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They are. I
But
think
you
they
call
are.
someone a cunt, totally different thing to calling someone a pussy.
Yeah. Nobody really actually uses pussy as an actual insult. Like, if someone is actually being a pussy, you're not just like, oh, you're pussy. Because it's kind of like a jokey type thing you do with your mates. Oh, Jamie won't deadlift 120 pounds. He's a pussy.
I totally would deadlift 630 pounds.
I would do 180, no problem.
I don't even know how much weight that is. I can't imagine it because I don't know pounds.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, I mean, the things I'm saying, pussy, cunt, cock, dick, they're all different and they're all okay.
And penis is like even worse. It's like lower down. It's like when you call someone a penis, it's always jokey. Oh,
Yeah,
penis.
Yeah. You fucking penis.
Yeah, it's always like a bit of a lad one.
Yeah, like if you say that to someone, they can't really truly get insulted.
Yeah.
But you say, you fucking cock. That's like, you fucking what, mate? Sort of thing.
You what, mate?
After you call someone a penis, everyone's laughing.
Exactly, and you call someone a pussy and
Everyone's laughing.
Yeah.
So pussy equals penis. Cock, dick equals cunt. I'd say cunt is above cock and
Cunt.
cock and dick. Pussy and penis are at the bottom, right?
Pussy. Yeah, pussy, penis.
Pussy and penis are at the
Pussy,
bottom.
penis at the bottom. Cock, dick, and cunt are at the top.
No, cock and dick are in the middle, then cunt's at the top, I'd say.
Okay. Then what's worse than cunt?
Cunt.
There isn't.
Well, there's racial slurs. They trump all.
They're not related to the genitalia. So they don't matter.
I thought we were just going for all like.
No, this is all genitalia related.
Okay, what other ones even are there?
There's none. It's like cunt.
Asshole.
That's-
Asshole, I'd say equivalent cock and dick.
I'd say it's lower. It's like in between cock and dick and...
Yeah, that's true
pussy.
actually. It's above pussy and penis. Asshole is above pussy and penis.
Yeah.
Then it's dick cock.
And it's cunt.
Then it's cunt.
And it's like cunt is a really English thing.
Yeah, cunt is very English.
Yeah, because it's like, do Americans ever use that as an insult to someone? Because it's like in America they use arsehole. Oh, you fucking asshole. When it's here, it's like, you're cunt. That actually, that hurts. Being called a cunt like that is actually just really hurtful, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be called like a proper cunt. You're a cunt. See how horrible that is?
Proper cunt.
Yeah, it's like if someone's saying that about you behind your back,
Yeah.
cool, walk out. You can't actually ever associate with them again. You fucked up.
Yeah.
But if
why
someone's
is
calling
that? Why is that? Why is things worked out that way? How can pussy be so like harmless yet cunt is this fierce beast?
I don't know. Because it's kind of like it boiled in like the realms of school. That's when cunt started.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah.
it siege was set within people.
Uh-huh.
But why is that made it a beast? I don't understand. I don't know why.
Is it because it's so like taboo to originally? I feel like it's way less taboo to say cunt than when we were younger. Like everyone's saying cunt now. But it still holds the power from an era when it was used less. Used less. I don't know. What's your opinion, stranger?
We want your opinions on penises, pussy, dicks, cocks, assholes, cunts. We want your opinion on all of them.
Do like a tier list ranking thing where not in terms of best to worst, but like most powerful,
Yeah.
least powerful.
But we need reasons why. We need we need to understand why cunt is powerful. It's like if Batman walks up and someone calls him a cunt, man, Batman's walking off. He ain't getting involved.
Yeah,
He's just been called
yeah.
a cunt.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds gets called a cunt. He's not even going to quip.
Yeah.
He's just going to be a bit upset.
Exactly. Cunt is powerful, and some people don't understand why it is so powerful.
If we have any trained doctors that watch the cast, please let us know why cunt is so powerful.
Psychiatrists, when we need a psychiatrist.
Yeah, psychiatrist
or psychologist.
Yeah, psychologist.
Psychologist. You know what? I don't think I have anything more to say this episode. We're
Really?
a bit ill.
I'm quite ill. I'm more ill than I thought.
I'm feeling it, bro. It's starting.
Yeah.
This
Also,
is
I
why.
think I'm gonna shit myself.
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you should have your apples and your bananas and your vitamins.
Yes, especially your vitamins. In fact, don't eat fruit, just eat vitamins.
Just eat buy the wine gum vitamins and then eat the whole pack in one day.
Is that actually dangerous?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because it's like
you'd be so healthy.
Because one vitamin, one of those little gummy vitamins, has every vitamin you need in a day, like your 100% dosage. So if you
step outside after you've eaten one and you get a bit of extra vitamin D, you just fucking
explode. Spontaneous combustion. It's just vitamin D overdose. No, but if you were to eat 60 of those, which is a big pack, 60 times your daily limits of vitamins, you will be physically ill.
Why not just eat a whole bag on the first day of the year, carry you through the year?
What does it eat? 360?
Yeah.
One thing. You'd actually die. 100%. If you eat 360 vitamins in one sitting, you will die. 100%.
There's only one way to find out. New jar challenge, the vitamin gummy challenge. Swiftly followed by the shit challenge.
It'd be the fucking puke challenge. The puke, piss and shit challenge. Woo! There you go. I think that's enough for today. Fuck.
Get up and do the dance real quick.